Hello my friends and welcome to Turn 1 Soul Ring. So, the 4th Theros set is finally upon us, and I am super excited for this one. As of this recording, the pre-release is next weekend, so I figured, why not, let's take a look at the top 10 commander cards from Theros. Let's go! But first, we must open a booster pack for Hope. Now, Booster Packs for Hope is a project I've started here on the channel where I open a pack of magic cards that I get out of the Mythic Magic Skull, and I look through them on camera, and then after the video is done being filmed, I put the rare and any other card with $1 or more up on eBay, where the proceeds go to a different charity each month. Now, this month, the poll over on the Turn 1 Soul Ring Facebook page got tied, so it was deadlocked, and so I figured, why not support both charities? Yep, whatever funds we raise through the selling of the rares from these packs, I'm going to donate that money to both charities this month. And so both charities, I believe, were Scholarship America and the Innocence Project. Scholarship America helps with students in America, help with education costs, and the Innocence Project helps people who have been wrongly jailed. So if you want to help support Booster Packs for Hope, you can simply just go on over to the Turn 1 Soul Ring Facebook page, link in the description, and vote in the pinned poll at the top of the page for next month's charity. Or you, yes you, can send in a booster pack to Turn 1 Soul Ring, P.O. Box 291616, Columbia, South Carolina 29229. Now, let's see what we can get out of here. Ooh, Amonkhet. Nice. This is going to get opened at the end of the video. Let's see, what was in Amonkhet? You can get the original Amonkhet gods. Some other pretty good stuff too. I think there's a Gideon that was also pretty good. So who knows? We might be able to pull it. But for now, on to the top 10 commander cards from Theros Beyond Death. Quick disclaimer. These cards are not in any order. They're simply 10 cards that I found throughout the entire set that I was like, hey, these are probably going to have the biggest impact on Commander. So, without further ado, number 1.
Well, number 1, Thassa's Oracle. Now, this card is admittedly somewhat single use, but blue is one of the colors that does flickery things, so decks running blue should have, well, no problems with it. The thing I'd watch out for is that metaphorical RKO out of nowhere with the win that this could potentially give you. Maybe Inala decks could use this the most. Number 2, Elspeth Conquers Death. Now, Elspeth is my favorite Planeswalker. Sun's Champion is possibly my favorite Planeswalker card of all time, and while they did her dirty with that bad Planeswalker card she has in here, this is essentially the makeup card. For 5 mana, you theoretically get very nice removal, a 1-turn Thalia-esque protection, and then a very sweet piece of recursion. This is the sort of thing that white players dream of, and while this will see removal probably thrown at it, that's one less piece of removal going at things like number 3, Shadow Spear. Oh my Heliod, this thing is awesome. Giving trample and lifelink as well as a small buff is nice for 3 mana, casting plus equip costs, but that second ability is what takes the cake for me. How would you like to shut down your opponent's 8-drop Avacyn for only 1 mana? If your answer is hell yeah, I want to shut down that Avacyn, you have your card right here. This will help your spells answer many different threats at the table, and your removal cards will thank you for it. Number 4, Eat to Extinction. Now, a 4-drop removal spell isn't normally on top of many people's top 10 lists, but this one just spoke to me. Exile removal in black is not very common, and black getting Walker exile removal is really fantastic. This should definitely find its way into your decks that run black. Number 5, Shatter the Sky. Now here's the big red button of the set, and one that is surprisingly group huggish. Well, it is in that you let some opponents draw a card to ease the loss of their boards. Overall, a great field wipe, and for the same amount of mana as a Wrath of God. Number 6, Eidolon of Obstruction. White got some hella good stuff in this set. Something tells me R&D is trying to apologize for something. Either way, if you thought Pay the One for Ristic Study was bad, this one will get really annoying to people running Planeswalkers. This is a great answer to the Super Friends decks in your playgroups, or just a good card to have in general. Paying that extra 1 could slow down your opponents just enough to help you pull out the win. Number 7. Heliod's Intervention. Since we're on the topic of great white cards, here is one that is both a great removal piece and potentially a great group hug piece. Destroy any amount of artifacts or enchantments that you want, or help either yourself or someone at the table stay in the game. Twice X life can get pretty fun for all involved. Number 8. Whirlwind Denial. So how do you feel about shutting down infinite combos? How do you feel about Pseudo Storm? If you answered yes, I love it to both questions, then this card will slot nicely into your blue decks. Best part, it's that it's at uncommon, so it will be cheap to procure a playset. Number 9. Nyx Lotus. Okay, I love this card. For 4 mana, get a mana rock that'll be your best friend in a monocolored deck? Hell yeah! Now, while it enters tapped, that's not necessarily something I'm worried about. The overall gain that it gives you outweighs the turn that you lose with it, in my opinion, as you'll get the mana back and then some. Even then, there are ways to untap artifacts all over Commander, so a Persistent Soul will be able to untap this the turn they play it. And now, number 10. Nyx Bloom Ancient. Talk about a combo that would be brutal. This and Nyx Lotus, and then cast any green card you want. That second ability is probably one of the most broken things I've ever seen on a card ever. This allows your Black Lotus, not legal in Commander, but roll with me here, to crack for 9 mana. Your Soul Rings played obviously on turn 1, tap for 6. Your Signets also tap for 6. I can think of so many ways to use this, and all of them make me happy inside.
So what do you think? Did I leave out your favorite card from the set? Let me know what cards you're looking forward to in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share this with all of your friends who play Magic. It really does help the channel grow. Something else that helps the channel grow is subscribing. Please do subscribe and make sure to hit that bell so you know when the next Turn 1 Sol Ring video is uploaded. Also, it's time to open that pack, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Amonkhet. Amonkhet block was an interesting one for me. It had a really good curse in it that was like double your mill, and it was really cool. Alright, that right there. Okay, we have Illusory Wrappings, which is kind of like a Frogify. Manticore of the Gauntlet. I love that name. I don't know what a Manticore... That thing's terrible. Is that a freaking tiger with... Yeah, no, that's also just a decent card. Spidery Grasp. Nice. I think there's a giant spider behind that even. Blighted Bat. Not bad. Scribe of the Mindful. Spellslinger decks would like that. Honed Kopesh. I swear, Honed Kopesh is kind of indicative of, like, they always have this one random, like, common equipment that's just, like, when you open it on pre-release, you're going to run it then and then never touch it again, unless you're drafting. Bitterblade Warrior. Ooh, that's not bad. Nefcrop Entangler. Another Exert card with Trample. Could become a 3/3. Cartouche of Ambition. Nice little plus -1/-1 counter synergy and lifelink. Plus a buff. Shimmer Scale Drake. Nice little cycling card. Cycling was a big thing in Amonkhet, I believe. Hapatra's Mark. Ooh. That's a nice way to get rid of -1/-1 counters. Gravedigger. Nice little recursion. By the way, we're now on to the uncommons. Hapatra's Mark and Gravedigger were 2 uncommons. Weaver of Currents. It's like Sol Ring, but more expensive and on an easier to kill body. And our rare is Vizier of Many Faces. You can have it enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except if Vizier of Many Faces was embalmed. It has no mana cost, it's white, and it's a zombie. Not bad. We got a zombie token and a land. Swamp. So, repping black in the back of this pack. But yeah, Vizier of Many Faces I actually thought was a pretty decent card when I initially saw it. And the fact that you can embalm it, it's like clone but doubled. So, not a bad card. Definitely, there's definitely some decks that would really love this. So, that was the pack. That will be going up on the Turn 1 Soul Ring, the Booster Packs for Hope eBay page, sorry. The Booster Packs for Hope eBay page, where you, if you want to get that, sorry, if you want to get this if you want to get this Vizier of Many Faces, all you have to do is go on over to the Booster Packs for Hope eBay page, a link in the description, and you can put a bid on this. And your bid will go to help 2 charities this month. So, as always, thank you for watching. Remember, have great games, and have a good one.